Are you trying to buy a house and navigate parenthood at the same time, and the thought of adding one more research topic to your to-do list will make you lose your mind? If so, I'm here for you, and you can take that What to Expect When You're Expecting Home Edition book off your Amazon list right now. Hi there, if you don't know me yet, my name is Megan Proper, and I'm a local Huron County realtor helping families feel comfortable in the buying and selling process with a growing family. When I first bought my home, I wasn't in the mindset of checking over the house to make sure that it was easier with a family. So now that I have a family of my own in the same home, I find myself wishing for some obvious changes and maybe even some ideas that you haven't thought about in the home buying process with kids. Let's start with the entryway. A mudroom or a separate entryway is something that is very important to organizing kids when they enter and exit your home. Having 4 seasons in Ontario make for wet and muddy messes. Find a home with enough space in the doorway to install cubbies, cabinets, or a closet big enough to store away the dirty messes from the rest of the house. With the mudroom on our mind, I also want to touch on the flow of the house. When we viewed our home at our showing, we entered the door where the locks box was located and didn't have the first thought about how we would use the doors daily. Our house has 3 doors, and the driveway is located on the other side of the door where the mudroom was, which makes it completely inconvenient. Take the time to really think about where the driveway is located, how the house naturally flows to each room, and what door you'll be using as your main entrance to take off all your boots and hats and get the kids ready. Telling up the number of bedrooms you need is easy, but if it's important for you to have your bedroom on the same level as your kids, or for your kids to each have their own, check that out in the listing ahead of time to save yourself a trip. Do you share a bathroom with your kids now and you hate it? If your next home needs to have multiple bathrooms, also take into account if you want your kids to share a bathroom, or even what type of shower or bathtub is important for the stage of your kids' lives. Kids are messy, or at least mine is. So when exploring homes, look around at the floor and see what areas of the house that you think your family may eat and play in most, and decide if they're easy to clean. I absolutely adore my daughter, but at the end of the day, I need a space where I don't feel surrounded by Barbies all staring at me or picking Lego pieces out of my toes. So find a home that has a bonus room for the kids, or even a basement area that they can play as they like without compromising your most trafficked rooms in your house. Unless you already have kids, you most likely aren't seeing every safety hazard at a showing. For all my new parents out there, look for steep stairs or stairwells that would be difficult to gate, heating sources like wood or gas fireplaces that can be burn hazards, outdated electrical outlets, or even water features like streams, ponds, or pools that can be drowning hazards without proper monitoring. A backyard is important because kids have so much energy, and growing up in the country, I personally think that it's vital to let kids explore the outdoors. So having a backyard for your kids to burn off some energy will be well worth the investment as a new parent. Try to find a home with a fully fenced-in backyard that is fairly flat to make it easier on you, and let them play as they want. Also look at the back door area and see if there are windows that allow you to keep a good eye on them if you need to finish up a few things in the house while they're outside playing. Most parents are wary of buying homes on busy streets and unsafe neighborhoods, but they often forget to look for sidewalks. They offer an extra buffer between the road and the kids at play, and then also entice you to take your family out for a walk, or even bring out your child's creative side with maybe some chalk paint. I also want to mention on this topic how people often look for neighborhoods close to restaurants and stores that usually don't mind taking a car ride to anyway. So I suggest look for walking proximity to parks, schools, daycares, or recreation centers. As a mom with a young child, I know the hassle of packing up baby bags, strollers, and all the things, so trust me, this will make all the difference when you're entertaining kids within walking distance to your house. There are 24 elementary schools, 5 secondary schools, and 2 post-secondary school campuses throughout Huron County. You'll have a variety of schools to choose from if you're moving to Huron County, but if you have your mind set on a few, try to find a home that is zoned for that school. There's a perk to keeping your home search focused on areas within high-quality schools, because research shows that homes located in top-rated school districts fetch a higher price and tend to sell faster too. If you live in Huron County and love your child's school, let us know in the comments below to share with other parents. Now that you have a list of needs to give your realtor like me for your next home, you may also be interested in learning about how to house hunt with kids. Look for my next video where I'm going to give you 5 tips to make sure that house hunting process will be easier with kids tagging along with you. If you're looking to avoid the mistakes I made and start your home buying journey on the right foot, I would love to be a resource. Reach out today and let's set up a play date. I will bring the copy. You can find my contact information in the description below, and I'm looking forward to helping you and your family make the move to Huron County.